Hello, everyone. This is a chapter about le futur proche, one of the easiest tenses in French. Super easy to learn, even though you are a beginner. The futur proche in English could be translated as a near future, which is a kind of an odd title because the action can happen in 50 years or in 5 minutes. But there is a difference between the near future, so I'm gonna be picky on the translation. I want to translate it as going to. I'm going to. Okay. So because I want to make the difference between I will do something, and I'm going to. So here I'm just focusing on going to. Okay. So in a nutshell, the near future is it is. I mean, we could say it is an action that can be decided now. Okay, it can be planned, and and it's also very dynamic when uh, uh, when you talk to people, when you have a conversation, when you interact with them. Okay, so the only thing you have to remember is to know how to conjugate the verb aller, aller, aller in the present tense plus an infinitive form. Infinitive form, that means we don't conjugate the second verb. Okay, the only thing we conjugate is aller. So demain, tomorrow, je vais dîner au restaurant. Tu vas rester chez toi. Il va aller au cinéma. On va is like one goes, or one is going to, we, everyone. It can be talking on behalf of a group. Some people say it's a casual nous. I'm not really agreeing on this level. It can be, it could be, but it's not the only thing. It can be one, it can be everyone. So this is kind of a danger zone for a lot of people here. Now, nous allons, there's an liaison, nous allons visiter une expo. So we are going to visit an exposition. Et vous allez partir en week-end. Ils vont finir leur travail. So tomorrow I'm gonna have dinner at the restaurant or in a restaurant. You are going to stay home at your place. He's going to go to the movies. We are going to visit an exposition. You are going to leave or to go on vacation. You're gonna go out basically over the weekend, and they are going to finish their work. So I can translate as going to or go, but because I'm talking about the near future, it's preferable to translate as going to. Okay. So we use it. We don't really specify the time when exactly it's going to happen. Uh, it can be an immediate event, not necessarily. It can be an event that can happen, let's say next year I'm going to France. So it's not immediate. It can be decided in an immediate way, but I would say be careful on this level. So, vite, le train va partir. Quick, the train is going to leave. Regarde, il va pleuvoir. Look, it's going to rain. Attention, tu vas tomber. Beware, you're going to fall. Okay. So this is an immediate action, but this is not the only thing. Now, with the specificity of time, we can indicate that the future action is more or less far away. So, je vais partir en septembre. I'm going to leave in September. Je vais rester 6 ou 7 ans en France. I'm going to stay 6 or 7 years in France. Okay. But the idea is this tense is a tiny bit more certain. So I always give the same example to my students when I want to differentiate will from going to. So imagine somebody is knocking on your front door, ringing the doorbell. And so you can say in English, I'll get it. Okay. I'll get it. But in French, we're going to say, I'm going to get it. You see, so you have a big difference here. It's not because there is a logic in English that this logic will be the same, similar in French. Okay. That is a big problem with a lot of students. They feel like we can apply all the grammatical rules in English to French. It's not possible. It's a different language with different foundations. Now, so the construction is aller, to go, in the present tense. We saw that, it's here. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont, plus infinitive form. Okay? Je vais partir, I'm going to leave. Be careful, partir can also be to go. Hein. Tu vas déjeuner. Are you going to have lunch? Nous allons déménager. We are going to move out. Uh, if we want to have, I'm going to go, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go to Greece. I'm gonna go to Spain. Je vais aller en Grèce et nous allons aller en Espagne. Okay, I'm gonna go to Greece and I'm gonna go to Spain. Or we are going to go to Spain. Now, a few expressions, time expressions. So aujourd'hui, today, cette semaine, this week, ce mois-ci, this month, cette année, this year. So it's feminine, it's masculine, it's feminine. Aujourd'hui, it's an adverb. Demain, tomorrow. La semaine prochaine. So la semaine is feminine. So next week. So the French will say the week next. Le mois prochain, next month, masculine. L'année prochaine, l'année is still feminine, hein, but because it starts with a vowel, I'm going to have L apostrophe. Okay? So if you want, you can. I'm not gonna give the answers here because I want my students to make the effort of going through the exercises. So you can pause in order to do exercise 1, 2, and also 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You pause. Uh, you have other exercises here. I don't know why they start with 1 again. So 1. Okay. We need to describe the different activities. Okay, this is a long exercise. And numéro 2, still there is a bunch of exercises because it's really easy actually. It's not a big deal. It's just to make sure you are not thinking in English, you are thinking in French about the certainty, and it's more dynamic when you have an interaction with people. Okay, so numéro 2, 3, 4. You can pause and you can stop here. Voilà. À bientôt.